Hello, welcome to the 47th episode of All Sports Talk. I'm Patrick Gary.
I'm Kyle Esposito.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the MLB trade deadline that is coming August 2nd. So, first off, the big name is Juan Soto. He's arguably the second best player in baseball. I think he's the second best player. So, I also think that every team should be in on him. I think Cardinals right now are the leaders, but I saw Cardinals, Padres, Yankees, Mets for a little bit. No Dodger talk, which is very confusing because it's the Dodgers. Come on.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if the Dodgers get into these talks and then get a deal done with the Nationals, sending Juan Soto to LA. But I think he's gonna go to San Diego.
I feel like he'll be there for the rest of the season and he'll be dealt it in the off season.
Oh, you don't think he's gonna get traded now?
No, he'll get traded, just not now.
Wow.
I think that it's too much in too little amount of time. They have to figure out a deal in a week, and dealing a megastar is not the easiest thing in the world. Too little amount of time for too big of a deal, I think, because they're gonna be someone's gonna be sending at least 4 players. By 4 players, I mean 4 high-level prospects, probably, plus probably a major leaguer or 2.
So what I heard the Nationals want is the top 3 prospects of any team's organization and then some MLB players. So
yeah,
I'm just going to talk Mets, Yankees right now. I don't know the Dodgers, I don't know Cardinals, I don't know Padres prospects. But for the Mets, I'm thinking of Francisco Alvarez, probably a Brett Baty, a Mark Vientos, maybe a Ronnie Marcelo, like a JD Davis, Tyler McGill, David Peterson, those type of guys in the major leagues and those type of prospects. For the Yankees, I would assume Volpe, Dominguez.
Volpe's the biggest on their list.
Yeah.
You don't Volpe the most out of anyone in the entire league.
Volpe. Then I think Dominguez would be part of the trade.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of some of
Oswaldo Carrara.
Carrara. Okay.
He'd probably be dealt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing for Mets and for the Yankees, I feel like it would be a little questionable because you have Aaron Judge in the offseason.
Yeah.
So if you do get a Juan Soto, is he replacing Aaron Judge?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's gonna. Yeah, I don't think you can extend both of them. So I feel like it's one or the other.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's the hardest part about it.
And I think for the Mets is you need that bat, but do you want to give up Francisco Alvarez? Now, the thing with the prospects is, I think I said this last episode, but you don't know how good these prospects are going to be.
Yeah.
And you know how good Juan Soto is.
Of course, yeah.
So I think you should go all in and get a Juan Soto type guy.
Definitely.
It's going to hurt your farm system, but if you're trying to win the World Series this year, and you got to get Juan Soto.
Yeah, definitely. And then, with that being said, it's I feel like I don't know if I said this or not, but my preferred team for Juan Soto is the Mariners, and that it's a really good fit.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Very interesting. They're streaking right now. They're I think they're on a 14-game streak. Well, they just got broken. I forget.
Yeah,
I think the Astros broke it, right? Yeah, I think the Astros broke it. Either way, they have been on a tear, and Julio Rodriguez in the outfield with Juan Soto would be pretty good. And they have enough good pieces in their farm system that they could probably most likely do it.
And I was thinking about this earlier, because a couple years ago, you know how the Mets got Edwin Diaz for Jared Kelenic?
Yeah.
I feel like he would probably be part of that trade sending.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Colin's definitely gone if that happens.
But the thing with the Mets is, apparently if they waited 20, 30 more minutes, they wouldn't have to send Jared Kelenic or McNeil to Seattle if they just waited. So now let's just say the Mets do have Jared Kelenic. I don't think the Mets would have to trade Francisco Alvarez and they can replace him with Kelenic because the Nationals just got the Dodgers' top prospect, Ruiz, last year. So
yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing. You could try to put that over their head, but he's the best prospect in baseball, so it'll be hard to get a deal with him.
Yeah.
but
Like I think that the Nationals would try to find a way to have Alvarez and Ruiz. They'd probably try to have one of switch to first base, I'd assume.
or probably maybe DH Alvarez, I would think,
Yeah, either or.
because
Yeah.
he's a really good hitter. Defense is all right, but I'm just thinking maybe like first base DH, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now some other guys I think that's gonna get traded. I mean, Wilson Contreras, more than likely he's gonna get traded.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hearing the Mets. I think he's gonna go to Houston
That'd be pretty good for them. Yeah.
because I'm not sure who their catcher is. And apparently the Cubs asking price for Contreras is way too high, and I don't think the Mets want to do that.
Yeah.
Because for half a year of for Contreras, I'm not for it.
Yeah, of course.
That's the thing. But I feel like he would be a good fit in Houston, and he could put the Astros over the Yankees and get that 1 seed there.
Yeah, definitely.
So that would be good for Houston. I heard a lot of rumors about Shohei Ohtani getting traded.
Yeah, I me too. It's just like for me, it's just like the what's it called? It's the Soto deal. It's too much. It's a too big of a player in a too short of amount of time. That
But
they could do it in the off season.
But the thing with Ohtani is when he was a free agent, he didn't want to go to the East Coast. That's why he didn't pick the
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yep.
So I know it's a little different, but like I don't know what team is gonna trade for him, like
No,
because he doesn't want to go to the East Coast. So like,
Yeah,
is he gonna go to the Dodgers? That's like one of the teams I could think of. But
that's what a lot of people are saying.
but then again, Angels Dodgers trading like two LA teams trading that doesn't make that much sense to me. Then I was trying to think maybe San Francisco.
Yeah, if they don't get Judge, then they could definitely be in on him.
I could, yeah, that's kind of
that's an off season move.
Yeah, so I don't know if Ohtani's gonna get traded in the deadline.
I don't think he will.
Coming up, but I think he will be getting moved soon.
Yeah, I think he'll get moved at the end of the year. At the what's it called? Before next year, he'll be moved.
I think so.
Yeah.
And just like Soto, I think teams like Mets and Yankees should go all in on Ohtani because
Yeah.
you're getting 2-1 for this guy.
Yeah, literally.
He's a pretty good pitcher and he's a pretty good hitter.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I could see him. I don't know. Like, I don't know if he'd go besides Seattle and San Francisco, honestly. Only because Seattle has what's it called? They have that's why each are signed because they have some kind of link to the what's it called? The Korean baseball organization.
See, I was thinking Seattle, but similar to Juan Soto, why would they trade in division?
Oh yeah, of course. True.
That's what I was
a good point.
About.
I did forget about that.
And same thing with Juan Soto. Why would the Nationals trade with the Mets in division?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, just it doesn't make sense. But if you look say the Mariners have the best prospect in baseball,
yeah,
then maybe it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
But still, like, that's why I don't know where he could go unless maybe he is okay going to the East Coast and he could go to the Mets, could go to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Maybe to like a St. Louis type team, maybe Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Teams there.
I feel like he'll go to a big market because that's the only team that will probably trade for him.
Yeah.
Some
other guys I've been seeing on the market, Trey Mancini to the Mets.
Yeah, Trey Mancini should be leaving. He says he feels like he's gonna get traded. So I mean, once you're a player and you think you're gonna get traded, you're most likely out, I think.
Yeah. So and the Mets are like top suitors for him, like they really want him. So
yeah,
he's gonna be our DH most likely. I would probably see like Dom Smith in that trade.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably Dom Smith is gone.
But apparently the Cubs want Dom Smith. So bless you. Apparently the Cubs want Dom Smith. So maybe we could see David Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need some relievers now. So
definitely.
We just traded Holderman for Vogelbach. I mean, Vogelbach seems like a nice guy. I like him. He was awesome yesterday. He was awesome.
But like
Holderman's been one of our best relievers, so it was hard to see him go with how bad our bullpen has been and how bad Joely Rodriguez has been. So definitely got to upgrade there.
Yeah, I don't know. I got traded for him.
For
That was wild.
that McGill Castro Jolie Rodriguez trade is just like I still don't
Terrible.
understand
I
it.
don't know why it happened, man.
I don't. Yeah, the Mets needed a lefty, and I don't know. That was
I
just a
guess.
that was an odd trade because I think Castro's hurt now.
He might. I don't think. I think he was hit, but now he's not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. I've seen him play recently, but I'm not sure how recently it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
But some other guys I heard was JD Martinez to the Mets. But now with Boston, they're 3 games back. I feel like this deadline could be interesting for them because they
Yeah.
could try to go all in and get that third wild card spots, or
Yeah.
maybe trade some other guys like Xander Bogaerts, who I heard was on the market, maybe a Rafael Devers, who I would love to come to Queens, knowing the Mets need a third baseman.
Yeah.
So I think Mets might get Rafael Devers.
I don't think Rafael was gonna get traded. He shouldn't get traded.
No, he shouldn't. But I think Boston, they're going downhill right now. They just gave up 28 runs to Toronto, and inside the park grand slam. I don't know how you do that one. Even
Yeah,
if you can't find the ball, like
that was fucked up.
that's pretty bad. That was very funny. But they're going downhill, so this week should really determine what Boston's going to be, if they're going to be sellers or buyers. And if they're going to be sellers, I would not be surprised if Rafael Devers gets traded, if Xander Bogaerts gets traded.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of teams, like Mets, like the Yankees, would like those 2 players on their team.
Yeah,
Yankees would love Bogaerts because you guys need a shortstop.
Yeah.
The Mets would love Devers because we need a third baseman.
I would love for the Yankees to call up Oswald Peraza, but that's not gonna happen, I guess.
Well, the thing is, they might call him up August 3rd.
I hope they
If he's not traded, they might just call him up.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm thinking the Mets might do with Mark Vientos, because I heard he's he's soon to get called up. So I'm thinking if he's not traded on August 2nd, he should be coming up August 3rd, August 4th.
Yeah.
Early August is what I'm trying to say. So you got that in your back pocket, Mark Vientos. But again, he is raking in AAA. But how good will that translate? Because we saw prospects hit very well in AAA, and it doesn't transfer to major leagues. But then you see like Rafael Devers and Bogaerts type players who are best, second best at their position.
Yeah.
Depending if you think Ramirez or if Turner's better. Just rake there, really.
Oh yeah.
And just play great. So those are some 2 guys I like to look out for. And obviously the Yankees are gonna go all in on Luis Castillo.
They should, yeah.
Well, they need to. They need pitchers because
Yeah.
you got Cole, you got Cortez. Sevy's hurt right now. You don't know about him.
Yep.
But I think he might go into the bullpen later in the season to save his arm.
He definitely should.
And then you have Talion, who
Is mid.
He has not been as good as recently.
No.
Jordan Montgomery has not been good. And Domingo Germán just coming back, who is awful.
Yeah. He had that one good year, and then now I'm just like pretending that he's always going to be that good, but he's not.
He's just not good.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to trade for Luis Castillo. Maybe a Frankie Montas on Oakland, but I think Luis Castillo is definitely that guy who teams.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because he's not, well, he is the ace on the Reds,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's more of like a 2.
Yeah, probably.
So if you get that guy, you have Cole. So I'll probably go Cole, Castillo, then Cortez. I think your rotation would be.
Yeah, probably Cole Castillo, Cortez, then Talion.
Yeah.
And then Montgomery. I think no pitching prospects, so that's not gonna happen.
That is not good.
Yeah, I mean you have one, but he's not gonna be. I don't think he'll be up right now.
Oh, you know who else the Yankees are gonna need? Is a relief pitcher.
Reliever?
Yeah, because I just saw
You're telling me. Michael King.
Michael King just got hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself.
So
Fucking going down like flies, these guys.
I mean, I think maybe the Yankees try to get a David Robertson type reliever there.
And the Yankees, and like if everything's if we're living in a perfect world, at the deadline the Yankees get Luis Castillo, David Robertson, and Ian Happ. That's perfect world right there.
And,
I love that.
yeah, that would be pretty nice. But I hope David Robertson comes to Queens.
Of course.
Obviously. But
Yeah.
I just thought of someone, I forgot his name. But Chapman, who just
Oh God,
has
don't
not
even, don't
been
even talk.
Chapman
Don't
recently.
talk about Darvish Chapman.
I mean, is he gonna be your setup guy? Or is he gonna be part of a trade?
He's nothing. No one wants him.
No one's gonna want him.
Who would want
Yeah.
that? Who would want him?
I
I
mean,
can't think of
I
three
feel like he's
people
just
that
a
want
name
him.
now. Like you just hear like Chapman, and he's like a name.
Yeah, he's a name.
But so you're gonna need some. You're gonna. I don't know what do you even do with Chapman? Do you just put him as the setup guy?
So you make him a reliever, as he has always been, and then if you need him in, then hope the guy throws strikes.
Do you
If
remember
if he doesn't, then well, shit, you are fucked.
Do you remember when he was a starter
No,
in Cincinnati?
no,
He was a starter for a little bit in Cincinnati.
not surprising.
Yeah.
With that being said, you cannot have him be a closer. He's too unreliable.
And I mean, you're gonna have to have a good closer. And Clay Holmes, he's been pretty good this year.
Yeah,
Top
Clay
three.
Holmes,
He's
Clay
a top
Holmes is
three
very
closer in
good right
baseball.
now. Yeah,
I think right now top three. Obviously, Diaz is one, but yeah, you're gonna need a good closer come playoff time,
yeah,
and definitely against Houston, because
definitely.
those two teams are more than likely going to meet in the ALCS.
Yeah, don't feel like doing it, my guy.
And
Fucking,
so
they've had our number for God knows how long.
since
Since Altuve hit that fucking walk-off
no
home run.
before, do you
Nah,
remember Kobe Ramos in the wild card game? I forgot. I think it was 2015, 2016.
yeah,
One of those 2
no,
years.
that doesn't count.
That doesn't. The wild card doesn't count.
I don't know what that even was. I don't remember that.
That just blur.
Yeah,
No.
like the Yankees until 2017. I still remember.
All right.
2015 wasn't the real year.
No.
I'm pretty sure our lineup on that year was god awful.
And you made the playoffs.
I know. Hold on. That was like Mike Teixeira's last year.
Jeter, I think, just retired. So yeah. I
All right,
think
so Brian
Jeter.
McCann, Mark Teixeira, Stephen Drew, Didi Gregorius, Chase Headley,
Oh my
Brett
God.
Gardner, God, Jacoby Ellsbury, Carlos Beltran, and A-Rod. Really good lineup, guys.
I mean, you got
How
Jacoby
did we?
Ellsbury.
Did we though? I'm pretty sure he didn't play.
No, he did not. I heard he's up for the Hall of Fame this year.
It does not mean he's gonna make it.
No, I mean, he was pretty good in Boston, but I don't know if he's gonna make it though.
But he played 111 games that year. That's insane.
Wow, Jacoby Ellsbury playing games in New York, not for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the trade deadline's always exciting though,
Oh yeah.
because there's always that one big trade. One team makes one big trade that just shakes the whole league.
Oh yeah.
Like 2015 was Cespedes. Last year was Chris Bryant going to the Giants, and then didn't really shake it, but because they also had Dodgers. I'm trying to think some other big trades. I feel like most big trades are happening in the offseason now.
Yeah.
Like Lindor trade. Though now it's not really that big, but
Yeah.
the Diaz one is pretty big now. He's best player in baseball. Back to the deadline. I remember Jay Bruce getting traded to the Mets, and I thought the Mets struck lightning again, and he just was not it.
Yeah. And then he went to the Yankees, so then he didn't do anything either.
But that was a trade that kind of like shook the league up though, and it just really didn't, because that was like the big move at the deadline, and it just did not affect the league at all. Like the whole league was like, Mets just caught lightning in a bottle twice after getting Cespedes last year.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna win the World Series this year. Every year we say it, and he just was not good in 2016.
Yeah.
And I remember, and the Mets almost traded away Brandon Nimmo, who is pretty good right now. Should have been an all-star in my opinion, but he is a very good center fielder.
Oh,
So I am very happy we did not trade him away back then.
Oh yeah. Also, last year, I'm not sure how we didn't remember this. Max Scherzer and Trey Turner.
That was the big trade. I completely
that was
forgot.
pretty big too.
I completely forgot about that trade.
That was pretty big.
Yeah. So I think that's a trade that kind of shook the league up because
Yeah,
you're getting one of the best pitchers in baseball, and again, arguably one of the best shortstops in baseball.
Yeah, last year I think he was the best, but yeah, go on.
But yeah, and then you go to the playoffs and you lose to the Braves, though.
True.
Oof. And now this year, Max Scherzer's a Met. Trey Turner's gonna leave for the Mets next year, which is
He's not gonna go.
pretty nice.
I'll be tired.
No,
That would not happen.
I mean, if he comes to the Mets, hypothetically,
yeah,
if Trey Turner is a Mets,
Yep.
he would probably play second base.
Yep.
Because Lindor probably stay at short. He goes to second base. He played second base last year with Corey Seager there. So he put Jeff McNeil at third base. Pretty good. Keep outfield the same. And yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to Mets.
No.
But yeah.
But I mean, his favorite stadium to play in Citi Field, favorite player, that's not on his team, Jacob deGrom. Just saying.
Just saying. Hit against him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't like playing against him because.
Yeah, who would?
Yeah. I guess the St. Louis Cardinals AA team does. Because they always tweet about him.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny. But yeah, I mean, maybe I don't see Trey Turner getting traded actually.
No shot on God's green.
Yeah, because Dodgers are going to need him to win a World Series this year.
Yep.
But
Benintendi should be gone. No idea where to, but he should be gone.
Yeah, he's going to get traded.
Problem
I was
is,
thinking
he
Yankees,
won't go to the
but
Yankees.
he can't go there.
Yeah, because when we play in Toronto, then it's just it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but I mean, is Toronto a playoff team right now? They have the wild card?
Yep, they're number 2.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't matter come playoff time, that like vaccine type argument, because who knows if the Yankees are going to play them.
Yeah.
Like,
but still during the season.
How many more times do you play the Blue Jays in the season? Is it a lot?
Probably not. Probably like once or twice maybe. And probably one of them's at home anyway.
So that's 3 games, and you'll probably just start Hicks instead.
Yeah.
Which it's not
the worst thing.
It's not. I don't know if it's not that bad. Like, you don't want to do it. You don't want to start Hicks. But if you have to, you're like,
he's been playing a lot better this year. I'll give him that.
He has been playing better recently.
Recently, yeah.
But I mean, you gotta trade. I feel like Gallo has got to be in the trade for.
Gallo is going to be sent to San Diego for a struggling.
For Fernando Tatis and Manu Chao, yeah, I know.
Of course, yeah. For a struggling AA pitcher, he's quite an experiment. I was talking to my friend who's a Phillies fan. He was like, "Oh, I love him in the outfield because our outfield is terrible." I'm like, "You got a good point." Joey Gallo does indeed, he has a good glove, not in left field, but he has a good glove in right field. Very good right fielder, Gold Glove right fielder actually.
I mean, the thing is though, if Gallo does say he does go to Citizens Bank, I mean, the lights really aren't on him as much as they were in the Bronx. So
exactly,
maybe he starts to play a little better there.
Yeah. Hey,
and
he can go from 130 to 200. True.
And you are in a hitter, so it would be pretty good for him.
Oh yeah.
So
he could go from a 120 batting average to a 200 batting average.
Yeah.
Hit like 13 bombs. Call it a day.
Batting a little over 200, 13, 15 home runs. It's not ideal, but it's better than now.
Yeah, especially because they have Harper, so they've lost all the power in their team. Actually, no, that's Schwarber still, but
Yeah, who is just raking right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely raking.
And did nothing in the Derby,
True.
which is
That was his pitcher's fault. His pitcher was
I
all over the
really thought it was
place.
going to be Kyle Schwarber, Peter Lyons in the finals.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people did, and I
Yeah.
mean, Julio Rodriguez, hats off to you. You killed it.
Yeah, Julio Rodriguez's pitcher was absolutely amazing.
He has
Threw
got
the ball in the same spot every single time.
That was Dave
Wheelhouse.
Jesus last year.
Wheelhouse.
That was Dave
crazy.
Jesus last year, and then he just kind of threw it this year. It was awful.
Unlucky.
But I mean, Julio Rodriguez has got to do it next year in Seattle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Imagine he goes back to back in his home ballpark. That would be insane.
Yeah, that would.
So I mean, the All-Star game that also just happened. Stanton winning the All-Star game MVP, hitting that 2-run homer that tied up after the NL took a 2-0 lead in the first inning. I think Betts had a double, bringing in Acuna, then Goldschmidt hit a solo shot. And then Stanton hit that 2-run homer, and who was it on?
Buxton.
Buxton hit the solo shot
Back
to take the lead.
Yeah.
And then there's just no runs. And I don't think NL got a hit. I don't think they might have gotten like a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 hits, but they just were not hitting the ball.
Yeah.
Tyler Gonsolin just was not good in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
It's his home ballpark. I would kind of hope he would do good there.
Yeah, very unlucky.
And he was just pretty bad. And also, I mean, Shane McClellan was not that good. Who's the AL Cy Young winner right now? Just did not do good.
Yeah, nah.
Very unlucky. And Nestor Cortez had that cool wind up. It was kind of like weird.
That's a Nestor thing. That was cool.
That's pretty funny. But then he walked in, which is like, all that for a walk.
Yeah.
He walked Pete, but it was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Subway Series this week.
Oh yeah, Subway Series this week.
Yeah, Domingo Germán is gonna get fucked by the
Max Scherzer.
Yep, can't wait.
Who knows? Mets have no hitters. Like, literally, they have been slumping so hard recently.
Well, Domingo Germán is quite literally a batting practice pitcher, so.
I hope he is. But I mean, first game we got Taiwan Walker, Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah, everyone wanted fucking Cole versus DeGrom, and we get.
Remember when
we get this shit?
Remember when I said it was good after the All-Star break? We're gonna have Cole, DeGrom, Cortez, Scherzer.
Yeah, and we get this.
I got 1/4 of the pitchers right, so I deserve a pat on the back for that one.
Yeah.
And I got the day right too. Game 2, I said that's when he was gonna pitch. But I mean, DeGrom still. I don't know why he's not back, but
it's a match training staff.
I'm hoping he's gonna pitch against the Marlins, and they're just like having him go against an easier team.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I don't think you should throw DeGrom into the Wolves, aka the Yankees, or like a team like Houston, which I don't think you're versing. But you get the gist of it. You don't want to. You don't want to verse a good team.
Yeah.
Let him in against a team that isn't the best. Call it. Let him. Pitch like 5 innings of a game. And then you'll.
Yeah.
Then he'll
just build him up
normally. Yeah. Yeah, especially with the shoulder that you don't want him to fuck up.
No,
because then your team is absolutely done for in the play. Well, not done for, but
not done for, because I mean we still got Max Scherzer, which is pretty good.
But
Plan B.
You'd very much rather have DeGrom in the playoffs. Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, Taiwan Walker's having a great year this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, these are our 2 best pitchers right now. It's Walker and Scherzer. So
yeah,
this is the 2 guys you want against the Yankees in the Subway Series. But I mean, it's going to be interesting to see Alonso versus Judge, because Alonso Judge overthrew Alonso on RBIs, and then Alonso retook it. So that's going to be something to look out for in the Subway Series.
Yeah. Where's Peepat in the lineup? 3?
4.
Really?
Yeah, that's 4.
Fair.
I mean, how many home runs does Judge have now? Like 37?
Judge is, he's high up. Yeah, I think so, 37.
So, I mean, I feel like he's going to hit at least 1, 2, at least 1. And that's kind of a low number, but because of the pitches.
It is a home run.
Just because of the pitches, I don't know if he's going to be hitting like 4 in the series. And it's only 2 games.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he'll have 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
But that's still a good amount of home runs there.
Yeah, definitely. I'd probably come for a reliever, but
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, Walker might. I think Walker could give up one to Judge. I think he's gonna give up one to Stanton.
That's
Stanton
fair.
always is good in this ballpark. It's so
Yeah.
annoying.
I remember last year was Stanton and Lindor.
Oh yeah, with the fight,
Yep.
the brawl.
Are we
Oh,
getting another brawl?
I hope we're getting a brawl. I'm hoping we're getting a brawl. It's gonna be awesome if we get a brawl.
I don't know. We got Josh Johnson this time. It's game over.
It's
We
it's
talked
not.
about this. We talked about this earlier.
We did, and
We did.
then we were texting about it.
Yeah, and I still my trump card is still Josh Johnson. Guy's
Yeah.
insane.
Your card's Josh Johnson. We have
My
Max
trump
Scherzer.
card is
We
Josh
have Max
Johnson.
Scherzer. Max Scherzer is the
Nah, dude.
He
You
is
don't
so
want
insane.
Max Scherzer throwing punches, dude. He's gonna hurt his arm.
Max
Best training
Scherzer is
staff.
insane.
He's gonna
Max
be out for
Scherzer
3 years.
is
It's gonna be
insane.
terrible.
No, it's not because Max Scherzer broke a
Well,
bone in his body and still pitched.
He's gonna
And
break
he
his
still
hand
struck out
next
10
time.
batters. And he still struck out 10 batters with a broken nose.
He's gonna break his hand throwing a punch on somebody.
No, he's not.
The
No,
training-
he's not.
The medical staff's gonna
Does he not know how to
re-break it.
throw a punch? I think
We'll
Max
find
Scherzer
out.
knows how to throw a
We'll find
punch.
out.
I'm gonna assume Max Scherzer knows how to throw a punch, so
You could still throw a punch and still break your hand off it.
fair,
It's-
fair,
It's still possible, even if you do.
fair. But I mean, if we do see a brawl, very entertaining because I mean, you got let's go. Let's just go. We're the big guys.
Disclaimer: we're not hoping for a brawl.
yeah. Disclaimer:
I
we're not
know.
hoping for a brawl. At the
But it'll
end,
be cool.
JK, we are.
But it'll be cool.
No, it would be very cool, but you don't want to see any suspensions though,
Yeah, of course.
because you want to.
And I don't want to see Max Scherzer break his hand, guys. Don't
Even
kill
though
me.
it's not happening, but let's go with the most like big insane guys.
Yeah,
You got Judge, you got Stanton,
Donaldson.
Donaldson. Trying to think, who else is big?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm surprised Brett Gardner hasn't resigned just for this series though. Like I kind of like I know I didn't want him, but like I kind of want him to.
I like Brett Gardner.
Like-
I'm a Brett Gardner fan.
It'll just be funny though. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment.